Hey, wrestling fans, and welcome back to the United World Headquarters. Gilbert Corsi back with you for another incredible week of championship wrestling presented by CarShield. In our opening contest this week, we will see former world champion Jordan Clearwater in action. You know, the Golden Boy's been entangled with former embassy member Evictus Cash as of late, but Clearwater's coming in looking to continue his dominant ways. In the women's division, we have a first ever matchup as Johnnie Robbie will try to keep her hot streak alive as she tangles with the ever dangerous Danielle Kamela. And it is an outlandish main event as Zicky Dice, just weeks after attacking Danny Limelight, tries to win his very first world championship here in United. The radioactive Poppy has had many choice words for Dice leading up to this match, so I expect it to be a bruising battle. Let's lock in and enjoy the ride because it all starts right now.
Levi.
Get set to kick things off here on Championship Wrestling. TK Todd Kentley, James Kincaid, your broadcast team at ringside with the call of the action. The Golden Boy, the former United Wrestling Network World Champion. He might have a lot of gold on that rope, but he doesn't have any underneath it, and he'd like to remedy to that. The former champ does have a rematch clause.
You said maybe his least favorite word in the English language right now, and that is former United World Champion. You really, under his skin, you can see it. Former World Champion Jordan Clearwater. Looking to take out some aggression, to be sure.
I wouldn't want to be Jason Levi, the opposition here. Tough sledding for him, but imagine. You got Jordan Clearwater, who's about to come out of his skin because he wants the title back so badly. Might be right for the picking. Might be on upset alert.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He could spiral down if he doesn't, sort of focus his head, get back in the game. One mistake can beget another. One frustration. Can you imagine Jason Levi were to pick up a win over the former champion? His career would just launch to new heights immediately. Easier said than done, though. Like him or not, there's a lot of talent with Jordan Clearwater. Try telling that to this crowd.
Yeah, they don't love this man. They loathe this man. It is always a tough spot for the Golden Boy here in the Irvine Improv.
As much as they love our United World Champion Danny Limelight, they despise with equal veracity Jordan Clearwater.
But will Danny Limelight be the champion after this episode? Limelight puts the gold on the line against a very dangerous, outlandish Zicky Dice, who laid the champ out last time.
Oh my goodness.
Midas touch right off the bat, made it look easy, almost effortless.
Again, yeah, look at it, very pleased with himself. Levi down and out right from the bell.
Golden Boy gonna go after him. You can hear the chant of "Not My Champ." Always getting under the skin of the Golden Boy is the faithful here in the Irvine Improv.
Oh, now just teeing off on an already wounded Jason Levi. Emptying the chamber is Clearwater. You gotta believe if he just gets him in the ring, could pin him 1, 2, 3. Hit him with the Midas touch right out of the gate. Levi seriously hurt, breaking up the 10 count. Looking to do more damage is Clearwater.
Indeed, he's got 10 more seconds to work with out there now by way of breaking the count, but he's gonna send his opponent back inside the ring, or perhaps he can put him away. This is a exhibition of sorts of the skills of the former champion.
Yeah, just
Maybe a little wake-up call, I guess, for the committee. He wants that rematch sooner rather than later.
this is looking more and more like just an exercise of his frustrations right now. Oh, getting Levi up. More devastation on the way here. Oh, golden sleep.
The Midas touch, the golden sleep, and now maybe,
Just cover him.
mercifully, this thing will be over as his opponent is lifeless in there. We've heard of this. I think he called for it. He's looking perhaps for the Goldilocks. Bell sounds and this thing's over.
Winner, Jordan Clearwater.
Dominant and decisive win for the former world champion.
Official stepping in there. Jason Levi able to offer no defense. The Goldilocks cinched in. Jordan Clearwater very pleased with himself. Just disgusting behavior from that young man. But yes, the former United World Champion.
Confidence not an issue for this guy. Jack Farmer standing by.
I'm being joined now by the golden boy, Jordan Clearwater, after I see what I did here. We all just saw here, everyone at the Irvine Improv saw a dominant victory.
Shut your mouth. Did you see what I did here?
Yes, everybody here saw what you did here today. But what we all want to know is about the tension between you and former partner, Red Carpet Rumble winner, Invictus Cash.
Invictus Cash couldn't have done that without me. No, he couldn't have. Invictus Cash couldn't beat Raymond Jackoff without me. Invictus Cash couldn't beat Little Willie Mack without me. Invictus Cash couldn't even beat Guy Cool. Hell, the only reason Invictus Cash is in United Wrestling Network is because of me. So mark my words, Cash. After I do to you what I just did to him, you're gonna be crying tears in the desert sun, wishing you were half as golden as America's greatest export. Say it with me, the golden boy, Jordan Clearwater.
Oh, wait a minute here. Red Carpet Rumble winner and former embassy member Invictus Cash is out here, and these two going toe-to-toe.
Cash not going to take that line down. Clearwater trying to take credit for all of success of Invictus Cash. Again, not going to take that line down. Cash going to give chase to the Golden Boy.
And it can't be said enough, as dominant as Clearwater was here on this episode, Cash made him tap in the desert in Arizona in the Red Carpet
Yeah,
Rumble.
nothing disputable about that. Cash and Clearwater just brawling out here at the Improv.
Well, there's a lot of history between these two.
Yeah.
There's a lot of unsettled differences, and Cash is getting the better of him now. Cash is getting the better of him.
The ruins of the embassy just going at it here. Clearwater going post first there, courtesy of Invictus Cash.
And Cash said before, you might be golden, but Cash is keen, and Cash is cleaning house, and we'll be back.
In a world where people drive dirty every day, there's one duck with sunglasses who has a dream to be fast, clean, and loved everywhere. Quackles is giving you the chance to be a champion just like him. He's giving away a one-of-a-kind Quick Quack Championship belt autographed by some of your favorite United Wrestling Network stars. To enter, just scan the QR code on your screen or visit don'tdrivedirty.com/belt.
What in the world?
I can't let you drive without calling CarShield, Steve.
You drive great. So what if your warranty's expired?
I don't want you paying for expensive repairs, Steve.
That's so nice. Now can you open the door, please?
I'm afraid I can't do that until you call CarShield.
Can I call them later?
Their administrators pay for expensive repairs on engines, transmissions, ACs, and up to 6,000 other parts.
I'm listening.
CarShield is America's #1 auto protection company. All you have to do is call before you break down.
CarShield sounds pretty good.
Think of all the road trips we could have with their nationwide coverage, Steve.
I love road trips.
And with the money you save, you could get those salsa lessons you always wanted.
Put me through to CarShield.
Dialing.
I see why they call you a smart car.
Don't get stuck paying for sky-high car repairs. Call CarShield before your next breakdown. Call 800-409-2695. 800-409-2695.
All right, I'm standing by with the outlandish Zicky Dice, who will challenge Danny Limelight for the United Wrestling World Championship in our main event this week.
United Wrestling... Hold on a second. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. All the way. Turn around. Bring the mic over here. United Wrestling Network outlandish Zick... Out of the shot. Out of the shot. Microphone, idiot. Microphone. Do you know what it feels like to sit on the couch and watch as Zicky Dice wasn't invited to the red carpet rumble? You know what it felt like to watch Danny Limelight win the United Wrestling Network Championship? It sure didn't feel outlandish. Cookie! Cookie! You hear that? That's the Puerto Rican frogs singing when they see there's a new poppy in town, because every mommy needs a poppy, and tonight, mi gente, you're looking at your brand new outlandish champion. Comprende?
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, where she goes, trouble follows, the exception, Johnnie, Robbie.
Well, we saw former champion Jordan Clearwater out here mixing it up with the red carpet rumble, perhaps a future world champion. He's got that shot whenever he wants it. But speaking of titles, another big matchup when you talk about momentum and the eventual women's world title of the United Wrestling Network.
Yeah, absolutely. The exception has proven herself time and time again. Another big opportunity for her here.
And introducing her opponent from Scottsdale, Arizona, Danielle Kamela.
Danielle Kamela, what an impact she made at the red carpet rumble in her home state, the Grand Canyon state of Arizona. Great battle with Zeta Zane. It was physical, it was intense. Danielle Kamela, former competitor in WWE NXT, and now has made her way to United Wrestling Network.
We've seen her on AEW as well, and not on her home turf here now, coming to the Improv and having to deal with the exception.
You mentioned her time in AEW recently took on none other than Athena for the Ring of Honor women's title. Big high-profile match there for Kamela, and a big high-profile match here, because again, wins are so pivotal right now. If you want to punch your ticket to the eventual tournament to crown the first ever United Wrestling Network World Women's Champion.
Absolutely, results matter more than ever here in this chaotic women's division. Look at Johnnie Robbie taking it to Danielle in the early going.
Now you talk about momentum. Danielle Kamela came off a tough loss to Zeta Zane at the red carpet rumble. Coming off of a huge victory is the exception, Johnnie Robbie, who gets the crucifix pin, almost rolls her up for the 1-2-3. Johnnie Robbie coming off of a big victory right here on this program over the likes of Alex Gracia, the Pink Dream.
Yeah, can she start to string them together here? Oh, what a nasty landing. Danielle just pulled the rug out from underneath Johnnie Robbie, and you know, they say trouble follows Johnnie Robbie well. She went looking for trouble. Trouble has been waiting in the form of Danielle Kamela here.
Kamela,
giving it to her.
Former cheerleader for the likes of the Phoenix Suns, the Arizona Cardinals. She's got that athleticism, has worked as a sports reporter, and she wants to be #1 in the top 10 of the sports highlights with a big victory here in the Irvine Improv.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They'll be making SportsCenter in her mind if she were to become the women's champion, and she has got Johnnie Robbie in such a precarious, dangerous position here.
And the biggest takeaway I got from seeing Danielle Kamela in action in Mesa, Arizona for the Red Carpet Rumble was that mean streak as she goes for the cover here. Very, very aggressive and physical.
Yeah, she's got that mean streak. She's a mean girl, and I think that she's somewhat proud of it. She doesn't try to hide it. That's just how she is. She's mean. She's just a little bit more open about it than most, I guess. Taking it to Johnnie Robbie right now. You see the pain on Johnnie Robbie's face. Launched into the corner. Danielle following in, body avalanche. Johnnie Robbie trying to hang on.
Johnnie Robbie was a rookie sensation and now turning in to a battle-tested veteran of the United Wrestling Network. Look out here, Flapjack. Gonna put some syrup on it, looking for the 1, 2, 3. No, close call, near fall.
Just able to get the shoulder up. You see the effects. Johnnie Robbie checking to make sure that she still has all the parts of her face there after that flapjack, and right back on the attack is Danielle Kamela.
Kamela is dictating the pace of this matchup, controlling it. You don't want to give up distance to Johnnie Robbie. If she can get distance, she can get to that top rope. She can pull off that rule breaker, the double knees. So you want to keep this fight in the phone booth if you're Danielle Kamela.
She's doing it right there with the assist to the handful of hair, not letting Johnnie Robbie get away from her. Just the rearranging her to where she wants her in the drop zone. What an elbow from the second rope. And wisely rolling her away from the ropes into the cover. 2 count.
Well, trained under the likes of Norman Smiley, Shawn Michaels at NXT. And I mean, you're seeing that pay off right there. Just the little things, pulling her into the center of the ring for the cover. And those instincts coming into play and certainly bolstering the odds of victory here for Danielle Kamela and making it a tough uphill climb for the exception, Johnnie Robbie, who's fighting back right now, living to fight on. Look out here, blockbuster, beautifully done there by Johnnie Robbie.
That one could turn the tide in the favor of the exception. Looks like it so far. Able to follow up, starting to string together her offense is Johnnie Robbie.
But kudos to the toughness of Danielle Kamela. That's the type of maneuver that could end a lot of matches. Now, beautiful release, German suplex by the exception. Pouring it on.
Kamela on her heels now, nowhere to go. The double knees in the corner. Could be lights out for Danielle Kamela.
Now,
into the cover.
Veteran move the other way, pulling Kamela out to the center of the ring for the cover.
Just able to get the shoulder up. Things have turned around in a hurry in the favor of Johnnie Robbie. Staying right on her.
Look out here,
package perhaps.
City, yeah.
Oh, wow, what a nasty landing.
Return to sender, face first into the canvas. That was close, an eyelash away from being over there. That was devastating stuff by Kamela. Just took her 12-6 on the clock, tick-tock, but couldn't get the 1, 2, 3.
Thought the 3 was coming down, though. Just able to get the separation from shoulder and mat. Johnnie Robbie still hanging tough. And Kamela, oh my goodness, nasty landing on that neck breaker for Johnnie Robbie. 3 count imminent, no.
Can't put her away, not yet. Johnnie Robbie showing a whole lot of will to win, at least to survive. Much like Zeta Zane had to do. I'll tell you, whenever you're in there with Danielle Kamela, swing and a miss though, that time. Johnnie Robbie looking to capitalize.
Went for the neck breaker,
oh,
maybe
look
once,
out here,
too
not
many
where you
times.
Rule breaker connects into the cover. Can she do it again? Indeed, wow, this has got to be considered an upset.
Here is your winner, Johnnie Robbie.
Upset perhaps, but the rookie sensation, as you said, now building into her sophomore year, stacking some wins together.
Let's take a look back at the action. You saw 12-6 on the clock. Johnnie Robbie got sent straight down, but had the will to win, the will to survive, and was able to hit Kamela with the rule breaker to score the 1, 2, 3. Impressive.
Nicely done by Johnnie Robbie. Big time statement victory here in the women's division.
World title still on the line in our main event. More to come on the all-new Championship Wrestling.
In a world where people drive dirty every day, there's one duck with sunglasses who has a dream To be fast, clean, and loved everywhere, Quackles is giving you the chance to be a champion just like him. He's giving away a one-of-a-kind Quick Quack Championship belt autographed by some of your favorite United Wrestling Network stars. To enter, just scan the QR code on your screen or visit don'tdrivedirty.com/belt.
What in the world?
I can't let you drive without calling CarShield, Steve.
You drive great. So what if your warranty's expired?
I don't want you paying for expensive repairs, Steve.
That's so nice. Now can you open the door, please?
I'm afraid I can't do that until you call CarShield.
Can I call them later?
Their administrators pay for expensive repairs on engines, transmissions, ACs, and up to 6,000 other parts.
I'm listening.
CarShield is America's #1 auto protection company. All you have to do is call before you break down.
CarShield sounds pretty good.
Think of all the road trips we could have with their nationwide coverage, Steve.
I love road trips.
And with the money you save, you could get those salsa lessons you always wanted.
Put me through to CarShield.
Dialing.
I see why they call you a smart car.
Don't get stuck paying for sky-high car repairs. Call CarShield before your next breakdown. Call 800-409-2695. 800-409-2695.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Championship Wrestling presented by CarShield. As you know, the biggest event for the United Wrestling Network every year is the Red Carpet Rumble. So right now, we're going to take a look at this year's winner, Iran's greatest export, Invictus Cash. Take a look at his career highlights and what brought him all the way to this point into being the winner of the Red Carpet Rumble and having a guaranteed opportunity at the United World Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 220 pounds, from Tehran, Iran, this is Invictus Cash.
We are underway here, one-on-one. Cash all the way from Tehran, Iran. JDX from right here in Atlanta, Georgia, I believe.
Chicago, Illinois is where I believe.
Well, they're only a couple miles apart.
By way of Atlanta, Johnny.
A little bit of a hike from the Windy City, but you know, something that struck me about JDX is that you can see right on his knee pad, it says he's more than an athlete. And what are some of the things that make someone more than an athlete, gentlemen?
Well, right now, Cash could care less. He looks like more of a technician, but JDX returning the favor here.
I think JDX is showing us the kind of athlete that he is right now. What makes you more than an athlete, Alyssa? It's the way you think, it's the way you train, it's the way you act, it's the way that you commit to the cause.
There's a strong right hand, very quick on the part of Cash, establishing control here. We're not just seeing the endurance, we're seeing the high-frequency offense there, but once again, Invictus.
Oh, did you see that shot? Right to the back of the head. JDX is seeing stars.
Then a powerful discus forearm to the back of the neck. And you want to knock someone down right to the back of the cervical spine will do it, and now a cluster of right hands from Invictus Cash into a cover here, and JDX kicks right out at one. Look at Invictus Cash, though, staying right on top of JDX. There's a powerful European uppercut as Invictus Cash now looking to build forward momentum. Down goes JDX once again.
Thunderous strikes from Invictus Cash.
Right here at center stage in Atlanta.
Oh!
DDT.
Once again, Invictus Cash into a cover here, does not hook the leg. JDX able to power out at two.
Every competitor in the back.
Oh,
sleeper.
Oh, no.
And it's cinched in deep. It's cinched in deep here, guys.
Center of the ring with nowhere to go is JDX.
Cutting off the blood flow to the carotid artery, and is JDX gonna go to sleep?
Cash certainly has it locked in, and he is down.
Oh, look at the torque. Look at the torque.
Oh, no.
Added body weight. I think that's it. The hand follows one more time. It's over. That's it.
Oh. Wow.
Nighty-night.
Here is your winner, Invictus Cash.
Just that quickly, momentum shifted the other direction, and Invictus Cash is going to the pay window, Johnny.
Invictus Cash in control for most of this matchup.
You got to hope for escape here or reversal if you're Invictus Cash. He's got to get on the board. Cash has got so much strength. He's well schooled in that British world of sports, catch-as-catch-can style of grappling, but maybe out of his element here somewhat. Tried to escape. Period is over too.
Oh, there you see the frustration boiling over on Invictus Cash. This is not going the way he envisioned here in this invitational, and Things getting very heated, getting chippy in there. Cash signaling for that option. Oh, just a kick to the ribs. And a full Nelson slide. This isn't what it is.
Bladen, give me a break here to start off the second period.
They sucker Jazikoff in.
Clearwater's got Goga. Clearwater's got Goga.
Goga being forced to watch his star pupil just be pounded into the mat. Was this the Embassy's plan all along? Here you see the armbar.
Well, was this an invitational or a trap? Unbelievable.
He's still... They could be ripping the arm out of the socket. Just disgusting from the Embassy. Was this their plan all along?
It was all Jazikoff before that. This is disgusting. This is ridiculous.
He has no allies. Is all alone against the Embassy.
Boy, this is a tough sledding here for Judiz, and I would expect that the crowd will shift their alliance here to the Black Rose.
Listen, I don't blame Judiz. I mean, it's every man for themselves. You make an elimination when you see the opportunity. Now, look at this. What? One-on-one. It now becomes a one-on-one match between the two members of the Embassy, and Invictus Cash's face says that he remembers.
Oh, wait a minute.
Jordan Clearwater trying to eliminate him earlier, guys.
Look at Clearwater.
But the face of Clearwater says something else, James.
Yeah, I think this might be, he thinks that his plan's coming to fruition here.
Please, I'm sorry. It was a mistake. I didn't know what I was doing.
Clearwater giving some orders. No, Cash having none of it. I think Clearwater's trying to tell him his plans, and Cash says, no, this is about the world title.
The Embassy,
this is my opportunity.
Yes. Oh. The Embassy exploding in front of our very eyes here. Again, it's pinfall or submission now. It's pinfall or submission now that it is down to the final two. That is that unique rule of the Red Carpet Rumble.
What a journey this has been. Clearwater catches him. Escaping out of that armbar.
What a clothesline by the former champion, who will find himself within striking distance of regaining the title if he wins here.
Yeah, looking for revenge. Listen to this crowd.
Has there ever been a two-peat in Red Carpet Rumble history, Todd?
It has not been done, no.
Jordan Clearwater be the first one in 2023.
Looking good to make history as the crowd chants, "We hate Jordan," so...
Looking for the golden sleep. Looking for the golden sleep. Counter to the Fujiwara. Oh, he's cranking it. Is he going to tap? Is he going to tap?
He's going to tap, or that arm's going to break.
Cash.
There's only so much torque. Out. There's only so much
Oh, my goodness. That is a sickening armbar. Only his lust for the title was saving him until then he tapped.
Cash Clearwater. Your winner of the 2023 Red Carpet Rumble, Invictus Cash!
The Embassy seemingly has a new ruler, gentlemen.
Embassy might have broken apart, but Invictus Cash, Iran's greatest export, might be importing the United World Championship if he makes good on this opportunity. What a journey.
Cash is holding a world title shot whenever he wants it, and he earned it by beating his old partner.
Golden Boy tried to stab him in the back. He paid for it. Cash's money, and he's got that title shot at the time and place. You saw the thrill of victory. There's the agony of defeat. What a Red Carpet Rumble. We'll see you next time.
Don't worry. It's fake. That's a fake bomb. That's good. Fake class.
Oh, I'll do it. I swear on my mother's grave.
Fake threat. Fake dead guy. Fakes like those don't scare me. But fake meds, that's a different story. Verify your meds with Safe.Pharmacy. Protect those you love from bad meds.
What in the world?
I can't let you drive without calling CarShield, Steve.
You drive great. So what if your warranty's expired?
I don't want you paying for expensive repairs, Steve.
That's so nice. Now can you open the door, please?
I'm afraid I can't do that until you call CarShield.
Can I call them later?
Their administrators pay for expensive repairs on engines, transmissions, ACs, and up to 6,000 other parts.
I'm listening.
CarShield is America's #1 auto protection company. All you have to do is call before you break down.
CarShield sounds pretty good.
Think of all the road trips we could have with their nationwide coverage, Steve.
I love road trips.
And with the money you save, you could get those salsa lessons you always wanted.
Put me through the car shield.
Dialing.
I see why they call you a smart car.
Don't get stuck paying for sky-high car repairs. Call CarShield before your next breakdown. Call 800-409-2695. 800-409-2695.
Yeah, the match was cool. If you have any questions, I'm available. Just, hit me up with a message. Yeah. Hey, what's up, man?
Before the committee makes any kind of decision on things, I got to talk to you, man. Bateman. I'm at a loss at this point. I mean, we've known him for the better half of a decade. A two-time television champion, winner of the Red Carpet Rumble, but
a complete psychopath. You see who he hangs out with, guys like The Righteous. They're psychopaths. Yeah. He is a psychopath. He's never had friends here in the United Wrestling Network. He's a lone wolf. And he's attacking people. Look, whatever about the six-man and him attacking me, that's whatever. But he's going after my boy EJ.
Yeah.
That's terrible. I can't let that slide, man.
That's why
I want to fight Bateman.
That clear, huh?
Yeah, it's that simple. That's simple.
Has he given you any indication as to what his mindset is? He won't answer any of my calls.
Does he have a mindset? Does he have a mindset?
Yes, he has a mindset. The guy is brilliant, but he's brilliantly sadistic, and I don't know what to do at this point. The committee has no idea. I got to come up with some kind of decision, but I got to talk to you first about it. Do you want a fight with Bateman?
I want to fight with Bateman, one-on-one.
All right. I'll talk with the committee, and we'll see what we can do.
Let's make it happen.
Sorry all this is going on.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the United World Championship!
It's main event time, and things are fixing to get outlandish. Outlandish Zicky Dice poses a unique challenge to current world champion Danny Limelight. This guy, former Heritage champion, former TV champion, former NWA TV champion. And he is relentless to get his way and to get more gold. And that's a dangerous challenge for the champ.
Yeah, setting his sights on Danny Limelight's United World Championship, and Zicky Dice turning over sort of a new leaf, but I wouldn't say for the better, but maybe a more serious and more nefarious outlandish Zicky Dice than we've ever seen before.
And laid out the champion after a recent title defense against the Wild Rhino, Clark Connors. And per usual, the Irvine Improv comes to life for this man, the reigning and defending United Wrestling Network World Champion. There you see it, the gold draped around his waist. Clearwater won Danny Limelight won the Golden Opportunity Tournament, defeated Jordan Clearwater for the title, then went on to some gutsy title defenses against the likes of the Mad King, Eddie Kingston in Arizona, and most recently against the Wild Rhino, a highly competitive rival that had beaten Limelight in the past, but couldn't beat him when the title was on the line. Limelight still the champ.
And maybe no stronger home field advantage than Danny Limelight, and here at the Irvine Improv, set to defend that championship against outlandish Zicky Dice. He's going to need the backing of this crowd to get by the antics of the outlandish one.
He'll have it. He always has his gente in the house. And momentarily to set the stage, Adnan Qureshi.
Introducing first, the challenger from Cocoa Beach, Florida, weighing in at 223 pounds, outlandish Zicky Dice. And introducing his opponent from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 190 pounds, he is the United World Champion, the radioactive Poppy, Danny Limelight.
Oh, sneak attack by the challenger, hedging his bets, and this looks awfully familiar.
The ambush from Zicky Dice, right out of the front page of his playbook, taking it to Danny Limelight.
Limelight had defeated Clark Connors in his most recent title defense, And then smoke and mirrors. There was the video message from Outlandish Zicky Dice, and Dice attacked from behind. But on the attack right now is the champion, who scores with the drop kick and takes down the Outlandish one.
Nicely done by Danny Limelight to just sort of weather that early barrage from Zicky Dice, and now taking it to the challenger. Thought maybe it could be curtains for Danny Limelight after the underhanded ambush by Zicky Dice. Oh, no. Oh, what a drop kick. Clothesline didn't do the job. That drop kick did. Zicky Dice taking a little tour around the improv.
This thing has been physical in a hurry. Swing and a miss by the challenger. Champion using his agility. Scores with another shot upstairs. Look out here. Radioactive Poppy. Gonna get radioactive. No.
I know way better
Zicky Dice out of there. Well scouted.
Says Zicky says it's not his first rodeo, but it took his eye off the ball. You're gonna get hurt.
Just using his body as a projectile. There was the champion, Danny Limelight, who takes down the challenger. Gonna take this thing back inside the squared circle.
Our champions, just this magic blend of skill, faith, and valor. Coming off the top rope, Zicky Dice again able to evade and now able to catch the champion. Oh my goodness!
Talk about the pendulum of momentum. Switching there, the cannonball now by the challenger after rocking the champion in the corner. Doubling up, double your pleasure, double your fun, not for the champion. Going for the cover, history to be made? No. Our main event continues right after this.
What in the world?
I can't let you drive without calling Car Shield, Steve.
You drive great. So what if your warranty's expired?
I don't want you paying for expensive repairs, Steve.
That's so nice. Now can you open the door, please?
I'm afraid I can't do that until you call Car Shield.
Can I call them later?
Their administrators pay for expensive repairs on engines, transmissions, ACs, and up to 6,000 other parts.
I'm listening.
Car Shield is America's #1 auto protection company. All you have to do is call before you break down.
Car Shield sounds pretty good.
Think of all the road trips we could have with their nationwide coverage, Steve.
I love road trips.
And with the money you save, you could get those salsa lessons you always wanted.
Put me through to Car Shield.
Dialing.
I see why they call you a smart car.
Don't get stuck paying for sky-high car repairs. Call Car Shield before your next breakdown. Call 800-409-2695. 800-409-2695.
Welcome back, everyone. United Wrestling Network world title on the line. Champion finds himself in there with an unorthodox, unpredictable opponent who comes up with a Northern Lights suplex. And I'll tell you, the outlandish one, Zicky Dice, will surprise you with his offense from time to time.
He absolutely will. He's showing it more frequently. I mean, we talked about that new attitude. You see him ripping at the face of Danny Limelight. Very pleased with himself, and it has been all challenger after unloading that full broadside, the double cannonballs in the corner. And you saw the Northern Lights. Danny Limelight needs to somehow find a way to get back on track.
And you got to look back at the history on this program as the challenger looks to make history. One title he hasn't held is the United Wrestling Network world title. But in the past, Zicky Dice has defeated the likes of the legendary Vampire Warrior Gangrel right on this program in a main event with a championship on the line.
Yeah, absolutely. Tested the biggest of stages against the biggest of opponents. Limelight just able to get the shoulder up. Could you imagine what it would be like if outlandish Zicky Dice became the United World Champion? We would never hear the end of it.
It will be an outlandish hour every week, that is for sure. But the champion, think what he went through in that Golden Opportunity Tournament to defeat a equally ruthless champion in Jordan Clearwater, who doesn't play by the rules. And then defenses against Kingston, as we mentioned, Clark Connors. Uh-oh, look out.
Looked like the champion was starting to come to life, but Zicky Dice put a stop to that. Oh my goodness, from the top rope, mercy.
Rolling
New
the dice.
champion here.
Rolling the dice, he was gambling. And I'll tell you, the ultimate gamble right now for the champion, Danny Limelight, with his title on the line.
Danny Limelight is gonna have to roll the hard six to get by Zicky Dice tonight. It has been all Dice Man thus far in the matchup. Limelight is hurt.
I mentioned that the outlandish one, Zicky Dice, a former NWA World Television Champion, as well. That, of course, that title's got a long lineage. Defeated none other than current AEW superstar Ricky Starks to win that title.
Absolutely. Again, Zicky Dice, I think, underrated in his accomplishments. Certainly not if you ask Zicky Dice, but I think his antics just steal all the headlines, and now the jaw-jacking, adding insult to injury to the champion.
And you know that at one point, when Zicky Dice held another title, Danny Limelight was unable to defeat him for that title. So Zicky recently made it all too clear. Said, hey, champ, I've defeated you. You've never defeated me. Spanish fly of the standing variety.
Danny Limelight doesn't die. His resolve just multiplies.
Ay, Dios mío, we got to take a break. This title match continues next.
In a world where people drive dirty every day, there's one duck with sunglasses who has a dream to be fast, clean, and loved everywhere. Quackles is giving you the chance to be a champion just like him. He's giving away a one-of-a-kind Quick Quack Championship belt autographed by some of your favorite United Wrestling Network stars. To enter, just scan the QR code on your screen or visit don'tdrivedirty.com/belt.
What in the world?
I can't let you drive without calling CarShield, Steve.
You drive great, so what if your warranty's expired?
I don't want you paying for expensive repairs, Steve.
That's so nice. Now can you open the door, please?
I'm afraid I can't do that until you call CarShield.
Can I call them later?
Their administrators pay for expensive repairs on engines, transmissions, ACs, and up to 6,000 other parts.
I'm listening.
CarShield is America's #1 auto protection company. All you have to do is call before you break down.
CarShield sounds pretty good.
Think of all the road trips we could have with their nationwide coverage, Steve.
I love road trips.
And with the money you save, you could get those salsa lessons you always wanted.
Put me through to CarShield.
Dialing.
I see why they call you a smart car.
Don't get stuck paying for sky-high car repairs. Call CarShield before your next breakdown. Call 800-409-2695. 800-409-2695.
Welcome back, everyone. United Wrestling Network World Title on the line. We got a good one for you. It has been physical. It's damn sure been personal after what Zicky Dice pulled last time. And the champion in control ever since that standing Spanish fly. And how impressive was that to get the outlandish one up and over?
Just incredible resolve. After all the punishment he has taken, high impact maneuvers from Zicky Dice all matchup long, but Limelight has seized the momentum and is seizing his moment right now from the top rope with the knees, flooring Zicky Dice, sending him to the outside.
Double shotgun knees there by Danny Limelight of the Bodega.
I think he's got a target locked.
Tornillo.
A little elevation sensation here in the Improv.
Unreal. Oh, and that was a high five. That's his son out there in the crowd, and he's proud of his radioactive poppy.
Love to see it. Danny Limelight really getting it going at the expense of Zicky Dice right now.
It's a family affair, and you got to think that that drives on Danny Limelight. Talked about it in the past with his daughter Khaleesi, and now his son. And look out here, big splash off the top. Looking to put away the opposition. Not yet. Didn't hook the leg. Might have cost him.
Didn't hook the leg. Really, I think was only able to just drape himself over there. I think he caught a little bit on that splash himself. Double damage, but still sizing up. Zicky Dice is the champion. Maybe looking to put him to sleep here. Could be night-night for Zicky Dice.
Could be if he can lock in that Maurice Onyando. Champs put a whole lot of people away with that. Feeling it right now as the champion. Got a whole lot of running through those veins, but now Payne, pop-up powerbomb, gonna double up. Can Dice get him up again? Trying to fight it off as the champion. Something's gotta give. Fireman's carry. Wow. Drives the knee.
Right into the neck. Limelight's out here. New champion. Are you kidding me? Zicky Dice. No!
Got him right in that external occipital protuberance.
Danny Limelight still alive, heart still beating, still clutching to that United World Championship. Both fighters are down.
What a
Both have taken
matchup, title on
tremendous
the line.
punishment.
Both these guys so decorated. Limelight, of course, was a member of the tag team champions with the Bodega. And television champion, heritage champion for the Outlandish one. Would love to become the world champion. As you mentioned, we'll never hear the end of it if he does.
We're not even hearing the end of it right now, and Zicky hasn't even won yet, trying to choke the life out of the champion, but you see the eyes of Danny Limelight. He's coming back online, and he's coming to fight.
Well, he's fighting like a man possessed. He's got his son Zane at ringside. You know, he does not want to succumb to the Outlandish one with his son sitting there. Certainly proud of his dad, but right now his title is in extreme jeopardy, talking about the radioactive poppy.
But on the other side of that coin, I'm sure Zicky Dice is well aware that his son is in the crowd and wants to do nothing more than embarrass Danny Limelight in front of him.
And he might just do that.
Put him to sleep here.
The arm drops once, and imagine almost a variation of the Maurice Onyondo. He's gonna put him away with his own hold, right in front of his own son. No, not yet.
Still alive.
Lives to fight on. Does the radioactive poppy. Got some gamma rays running through those veins.
Danny Limelight surging back to life. Starting to stand toe-to-toe yet again with Zicky Dice. Trio of shots. It's got Zicky reeling.
Crowd soundly behind the champion. Oh, the pace quickens, they clothesline each other. Great minds think alike and bodies collide and are strewn.
A calamity of humanity in our main event. So we see his son watching
Good look
on.
at Zane there, yep. Thumbs up, but right now both are down.
Champion and challenger essentially in the proverbial tie ball game. Whoever gets to their feet first here, gotta believe they'll be in pole position to win the matchup.
It's not Hogan and Warrior in Florida at the Royal Rumble. It was Limelight and Dice with that double clothesline. They floored each other with the title on the line. Whoever can get up first here could be pivotal.
They're not even getting up. They're just going nose to nose on their knees here. Trench warfare in the center of the ring. Oh! Dueling salvos from champ and challenger. No give in either man. Limelight to his feet first.
This is what it means when the title's on the line. Snapmare takedown here by the challenger, Zicky Dice. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
The hips don't lie. The hips don't lie.
Zicky does.
Look at this, little Madison Rain and raining down the strikes.
New champ here, no. Danny Limelight, another fortitude surge. He looks fired up.
I think playtime is over for the champion. He's not going to be shown up in front of his blood, in front of his son, and in front of his gente here in the Irvine Improv.
But to Zicky Dice's credit, he's, again, just standing there toe-to-toe with Danny Limelight, but Limelight pushing forward, eating those strikes and answering with his own, and now Zicky Dice can't even cover up in the corner. Emptying the clip is the champion.
Sure is.
Oh, there he scores with the clothesline. Big-time purchase from Limelight.
Limelight now picks up the pace. Big-time kick. 50-yard punt there, going, gone. Fire a little airplane.
Spin the block!
Here's the cover, champion to retain. Not yet. And what a battle for the world title.
Danny Limelight, I think, thought he was going to get the 3 there. It was indeed 2. Wheels are turning. What does he have to do to put Zicky Dice down for 3?
Zicky is showing what he's all about, though. Yeah, I mean, you can say this guy, you know, is in the dungeon and he's doing this and he's that and you know, people think of this guy as a joke sometimes. He's a decorated champion on this program, and he's showing what he's made of in there against the world champion.
Yeah, Yeah, he's showing himself to be a killer, not a clown, here in this championship matchup. To be sure, to win. Look at Zicky Dice.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, with malice of forethought.
That was nasty stuff. A hammer shot that the Trinity Killer would be proud of. That was brutal. A shot that the champion couldn't see coming, and the brains might be absolutely scrambled at Danny Limelight here.
Just how much more can Limelight take? Zicky Dice intent on finding out, cinching him up. Nowhere to go but down! Just spike the champion. That's it from there.
That's got to do it.
Yeah,
that's got to do it.
Limelight is out here.
Collect the whole set.
Champion, are you kidding me? No!
Almost added the world title to his collection, and it's a sizable collection.
Roaring
Zicky
in
Dice.
defiant fury and kicking out is Danny Limelight, but how much does he have left? Kicking out but not able to answer back.
I mentioned that Zicky Dice poses a dangerous challenge for the champion. I don't know that we knew just how dangerous he is. He's proven it here in our main event.
You're right, and again, just that darker side of Zicky Dice has really shown up here in our main event.
He's saying it now. He said, get up, Danny, your son's watching this.
Oh, God.
Are you kidding me? The physical beatdown, the mental beatdown by the challenger.
Zicky Dice starting to toy with the champion. Trying to embarrass him in front of his son.
Oh, man, he was looking for the high roller. That's what he used to defeat Willie Mack to earn this shot.
I think that was intentional. Look at Zicky Dice's face.
Took out the official, and now Pandora's box has been opened, partner. Anything goes right now.
I think he absolutely did that with intent. No, he's got the championship. That's
You have not earned that. You have not earned that. Possession.
Doesn't belong to you.
Yeah.
Oh, and Slice Boogie.
Danny's hermano here, Slice Boogie. Oh my gosh, a wide open shot there by Zicky. Oh, that's not gonna sit well. All right, we got fireworks.
Oh no, with the title.
Mind your own business, Boricua.
Said mind your own business, and keep in mind, it was a title belt shot. That's how Zicky Dice won the Heritage Championship. Can't fathom another miscarriage of justice like that, but that is what he has in mind. He absolutely intentionally took out the official.
Laid out Slice Boogie, and now is gonna lay out the champion and just might pave his way to making history. Look out here, a symbiote DDT.
I think he
onto the title. How fitting is that? Limelight wins.
Here is your winner, and still United World Champion, Danny Limelight!
Bell to bell, Limelight was sent to hell, and somehow, someway, was able to fight on in front of his son, in front of his gente here in Irvine, and successfully defends the title in a hell of a gutsy title defense.
Absolute poetic justice with how it ended. Best laid plans of Zicky Dice blowing up in his face. And yes, our champion, so resilient, absolutely burned the ships in this main event, left it all in there, and one heck of a title defense in front of his family, in front of his gente. The passion of Danny Limelight rules the day.
Sacrifice play by Slice on the outside. Limelight gets the victory. We'll see you next week. It's a fiesta in Irvine.